Hello guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new to my channel, hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Toma. So in this video I want to address the blame game that's already going on. For anyone that does not know, this lady I'm about to speak about is a Nigerian actress by the name Funke and Akindele. Yesterday, I don't know when I'm going to post this video, but recently her husband made the post on Instagram to say that their marriage was over, or basically said they have separated, they're going their separate ways, whatever. You see, when we talk about divorce, some people are saying, oh, they are not yet divorced. We don't know if they were legally married. I don't know. If you know, please, you can leave it in the comment section. But anyways, he said they've not been living together for a long time and they've gone their separate ways. That's what he said. You know, I have seen already, even without the details as to what exactly happened in the marriage, I have seen a lot of blame games going on. Let me read to you guys this post by one of the such people that are already blaming the woman for the marriage ending. So this is a post on Instagram by this guy, Samuel Jamie Talo. Let me read his post, right? It's not too long. It says, men, never marry a woman that has made it. Oh God, let me just say this, you see. The same time, they say don't marry urgent 2K girls. I have to keep explaining what some things are. In Nigerian context, for anyone that doesn't know about it, they say a lot of girls are broke, they have no money, and so there are some girls that you're dating that they'll be like, oh, they just text you, can you just send me an urgent 2K, 2,000 naira? Can you send me an urgent one, like I need it now? So they now target urgent 2K girls. Unfortunately, our society is a society where boys are raised from day one to hustle, to be financially independent and everything, but girls are raised to be good in the kitchen, good in this and that, so that they can wait, grow up and marry a man that has made it. You get it? So they are depending on a man that has made it. So that causes a bit of imbalance in our society, typically, that a lot of girls are basically waiting, growing up, going to do, but can go to college, whatever, do whatever they want to do, but at the end of the day, they have to be prepared to be domesticated women, but not necessarily prepared to be financially independent. All they have to do is have all these skills and then wait for a man that has made it to come and marry them. So that creates a country where there are a lot of girls that, let me tell you, a girl can actually work at the construction site. Yes, a girl can actually be lifting blocks and bricks and making some money for herself, just like some young boys are doing it. There are a lot of girls that do it, and such a girl will not be looking for only urgent 2K. There are a lot of ways girls can make money, not waiting for a boyfriend that has it. But anyways, okay, now he's now saying you should not marry a girl that has made it. Sometimes you hear, don't marry a girl that is going to be a financial burden, a girl that have not made it, the girl that have nothing to offer in marriage, so that you will not carry load by yourself. But now this one is not saying they can never make up their mind what they want from women. They can never make up their mind. Okay, let me read on. He says that she will never respect you 100%. Never marry a woman that is a social media freak. Okay, this Funke Akindele is on social media. See, her job warrants her to be on social media, because you have to post the latest video, or even post the premiere of a video, post what, you know what I mean? She's a movie, she's an actress. So her territory needs that social media presence, because social media is where it is right now. People don't watch TV anymore. You get my point? So she needs social media presence. I'm not a fan of is posting your private life on social media. Me, I'm on social media now. I'm posting videos and whatever I'm posting. I'm making videos here, I'm making video on Facebook, making video TikTok, what's it called now, Instagram, and all different platforms, right? But I don't post my private life. I really want to show the difference. But now he used the term social media freak. He's referring to this woman's marriage in Abi, because he posted their picture in this post. He posted their picture. Now, talking about social media freak, she is on social media as much as her husband is on social media. But this person has a problem with a woman that is on social media, but not with a man that is on social media. The husband posts regularly as well on social media. He posts his family as well on social media, right? Okay. Then he says, they learn things from a lot of women who don't know the meaning of feminism. Okay, let me say this. I really like the idea of realizing that not everybody knows the meaning of feminism. Because if a woman beat her husband, for example, people will say she's a feminist. There's no part of feminism that says a woman should beat her husband. You understand? If a woman is unfaithful in her marriage, they will say all this feminist stuff nowadays. Feminism does not tell women to be unfaithful. People don't know what feminism is. So I like the way, at least that aspect, I have to agree with him in the context I just explained now. Then he says, never marry a woman that is full of herself. A woman that makes you feel privileged to marry her. Now, okay, a woman that is full of herself. Now, was he in their marriage? How does he know she's full of herself? I'm just being honest. Maybe some people that follow them can tell that. She is very vibrant and all of that. Will you call that somebody being full of themselves? I don't know the definition of being full of themselves. If I live in a house, maybe I can say. If I have met her, I've related with her in real life, I can say, Funke Akindele is full of herself, because then I know. But looking from here, I can't tell what was going on in that marriage. I cannot tell whether she was full of herself, right? Now, when he said, don't marry a woman, it's unfortunate that he does not say the same thing for a man. Nobody should be marrying a man that is full of himself as well. It goes both ways. And then what he's saying about a woman that feels that you're privileged for marrying her. I think that if you meet someone that's good, a man or a woman that is good, and both of you love each other, both of you should feel privileged to have found each other. If, I'm saying this now in general, let me tell you, marriages that last are becoming very rare. They are becoming extinct, in short. Basically, look at today, that divorce, tomorrow divorce is everywhere. So if you have a husband or you have a wife that is going well for two of you, please feel privileged for having each other in your lives. So as a wife, feel privileged for having a husband that is working out well for you. Everything is going well for you in a marriage and you're still together happily. Feel privileged to have him in your life. As a man, feel privileged to have a woman that loves you, that treats you well, and the marriage is going well for both of you. Feel like that. Because when any of you begin to not feel privileged to have each other, there's going to be a problem. If a woman or a man goes above and beyond for you, and you now begin to treat it as an entitlement, that's where problem comes. I personally, I am the kind of person that I can love like say tomorrow no day. When I fall in love like a fool. Like I fall yakata. I can do anything, well, not anything, but you know what I mean? Because there are some things you cannot go and kill for love. Do you know what I mean? There's some things you're not going to commit a crime or whatever for love. But you know what I mean by that? That's who I am. If I fall in love, when I'm in love, I'm like that, you know, they say fly that decide to follow, what is it called now? The corpse to the grave. I am like that. When I'm in love, nothing anybody is saying I will hear. Now, so my own be. Love, they shock me. Like, I will do anything for somebody that I love. But if I begin to feel not appreciated, not valued, I feel like who I'm doing it for does not value me, the love will just fade. The love will just fade. How will somebody know you value them? Is how you speak to them, how you treat them, how you talk to them. You don't begin to act anything, you know, as if it's your right, that you must do this, you must do that. If I begin to feel unappreciated, that's when my love will fade. When it fades, you will look at me and say, is it the same person? When my own will fade, when it fades, it's gone. Like, you see when they say you hurt somebody, you know, like a tree, it's like a plant. If you cut off the top, if you're hurting me, you're cutting the top, you know, say, you go keep growing back. The plant will keep growing back. If you keep cutting, if you can't go cut the whole root, if you keep cutting, it can keep growing back, But when you go cut the root, there is no coming back. That plant will just die because there's no root for it. That is how it is. When it finally crashes with me, it's gone. That feeling is gone. And it's not a man-made feeling. It is there inside me. Unless God bring Holy Spirit to come and boom. You cannot expect that tree to grow back just like that. I really want to use opportunity to address you're in a marriage is going well. Don't ever take it for granted. I really hope I'm making sense there. Okay, let's read it's not a very long read and I'm not going to keep this video too long. Okay, so it says this kind of women are grossly rude. That's why I said it goes both ways. Both of them need to know. Both of them have to value each other, respect each other. It has to be both ways. It can't be one-sided with this woman. It's both ways. Then he says, marry a humble, nice and born again woman. Shall I go? Okay. You know why I always laugh when I hear people say I want to marry people want to marry born again. Funny thing is, I don't talk about I want to marry born again these days are actually not born again themselves. They want to go and marry born again people, but they are not born again because they like better thing, but they are not trying to fix themselves. You see, the problem is people want something nice, but they don't want to be a nice thing. When you was talking about marry a born again woman, a lot of our men have been raised. Our society creates that impression that a man can be whatever he wants to be. Whatever he wants to be. But when he wants to settle down, he has to go and look for a woman that cannot be whatever she wants to be. She has to be humble. She has to be the. She has to be. What is it a crime for a husband to be humble too? Is it a crime for a husband to be nice? Is it a crime for a husband to be born again? Those are qualities that both people need for a marriage to work. Marriage takes two. It takes two to tango. No, so they talk. It takes two. One person cannot keep a marriage afloat. When the two of them do this whole thing, it will work. And the interesting part, I don't know which of them did the wrong thing in their marriage. The only thing people know is that Funke Akindele is lively. That is her personality. It doesn't necessarily mean, I'm not going to say she's innocent. I'm just saying we cannot tell, right? But let's remember that Funke Akindele, as far as I know, this is her second marriage. But the husband, if I'm not mistaken, this is his third marriage or whatever. She had twins from the same marriage. 2 children in one marriage. But her husband has had, if I'm not mistaken, he has children by 3 different women. Yet, it is the woman that people have chosen to stigmatize. Why is she the one that's being stigmatized? I'm not saying stigmatize the husband. I personally feel like we don't have enough to sink our teeth into, because we don't really know what happened in that marriage. The only thing we know is what we're seeing on social media, and it's not enough to judge by. Apparently, for anyone that does not know, the wife is richer. From what we have heard or seen, is richer. A lot of our people assume that must be the problem. The bottom line is this: we do not know. Don't judge by whatever. Let me tell you, if it was Funke Akindele that had children from 3 different men, do you know what they'll be saying now? But she's the one with children from 1 man. You get my point? At the end of the day, we don't know what happened in their marriage. We may find out later and we may reason differently. But for now, I do not think we have enough to point fingers at Funke Akindele. And like I said, it takes 2 for a marriage to work. Until we know exactly what happened in that marriage, we cannot come here and start pointing and accusing fingers on her. That is how I feel about it. As always, this is my opinion. And as always, you are free to leave your opinions in the comment section below. And with that, I'm going to say thank you for watching. Until the next time, guys. Bye-bye. Bye.